Welcome to the XFDA, and I'm Gumbelt.
I'm Mongoose, and who we got here? We got a couple of legends in the shooting game here. We
Real
got
legends, man.
Slow Hand and Old Colt Holster.
Yep. How you doing, guys?
Doing well.
Good.
So let's just jump straight into it. I'm going to start with you, Colt. First off, tell us about your relationship you two guys. You grew up together, and tell us a bit about that.
Well, we did. We met when we were 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's 9 months older than me.
Right.
But yeah, we grew up together, did about everything together. We even married sisters at one time.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, big mistake. But yeah, we've done about everything together. I rodeoed for 3 or 4 years, never could get him to do it. But
Right.
I had to quit when I found out it hurt when it fell off.
That's the reason I don't ride.
Oh, you had the
I
good
went with
sense.
him. I was going to ride one night, and he got on first. He's going to do bareback. I was going to do bulls. And he got on that bareback, and it did a runaway and went out the far end and threw him off and broke his arm. We had to take him to the doctor.
Wow.
And when I was driving in, taking him to the doctor, I thought, I just don't think this is for me.
Well, who started in shooting?
You know,
He got me into it.
yeah.
Really?
It was, I think it was your sister. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. My sister was dating the president of the club. I guess you call him president. So they kind of got me interested in it. I went to see him a couple of times and got hooked. Started shooting. Spent my life savings for my gun and my rig. And,
So what sort of shooting was you doing? Like exactly what we're doing now, or is it obviously with a different style?
it was the same but different. Back then, one person shot at a time. You didn't shoot it against somebody else standing beside you. It was all a timed event. You know, you shoot. I think it was 5 rounds, wasn't it?
Right.
And then the next guy would shoot 5 rounds, and they go all the way through it. Then you had to go through it twice, and then they'd add up your score there, and the one with the faster time won the match. But you were just shooting against yourself. You weren't really.
Was it like that old timer that we got up there?
Absolutely.
Same as that, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And so you got a slow hand into it, or did you both start together doing that?
No, he was doing it before I was,
Right.
and I went to watch him, and then I thought, I got to try that.
You said, now that's
It
something
looked
I
like
can do.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So have you been a member of the XFDA since the beginning, since it started, correct?
yes,
And you've always been at Brad's club, yeah, the DFW Gunslingers?
right.
So what's changed? Well, when I say what's changed, you shot CFDA, and you still do now and again, didn't you?
Well, I don't anymore.
No, we
I,
quit.
I can't just jump in my truck and go out of town anymore by myself.
Tell us a bit about that, because I know you travelled a lot doing that.
Well, I used to, and for the longest time, John would always go with me to Amarillo, and I would go other places where he couldn't go due to family. But I'm 83 now, so I just don't jump in the car and go like I used to.
Right.
My wife won't let me go out of state. I can go to Amarillo if I want to. She'll let me do that, but I can't go outside of Texas.
What was your KPI at the height in XFDA?
In XFDA itself,
Yeah.
gosh, I don't even remember.
Was you in the freeze?
Well, at one time I shot a 3. A couple of times I shot a 3, but it was not really that consistent.
Right.
But
What about
it was
you,
much
Colt?
better than I am now.
I did shoot a 295 one time, but it was a fluke. I couldn't back it up.
Right.
It was just one of those crazy things.
Yeah, I know what that feels like.
I tried to do it again. I can't do it
Can't get
again.
to. Well, you know, who were some of the people back in the day that you shot with that you would consider legends? They don't shoot anymore, you know.
Oh no, they're probably all gone by now. The Cox brothers were the principal leaders of the group there, and Don was the president, and then his brother Troy was in it. There's a guy there named Don Warren, and he was a top gun of Texas for years.
Really?
Fastest artillery I have ever seen. The rest of the guys, I can't really remember what their names are. I remember there was an airline pilot, and there was a detective for the police force, but I don't remember their names.
Right. And they were fast guys?
Very fast,
Well,
very fast. Yeah. Of course, you know, when you're shooting the distance of the length of a garage, you know, just about everybody's fast. There's no real distance to it. Plus, you could shoot any kind of gun that you wanted to. The youngsters were shooting 22s, and, but most of them were 44, 45, 38, 357.
Were they wax all this whole time? Were they shooting wax or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made our own wax.
It was
Really?
different. Yeah, it was different wax.
so how did you guys come up with your A-list? That's what I've been asked to ask you. How'd you come up with yours?
Well, to get it all started there, I worked with a guy at one time that had 4 kids, and his last name was Fisher, and he named one of them Blue Blizzard, one of them Red Roan, and one of them Colt Holster. And I just always liked the name Colt Holster, so I just adapted it when I started doing SAS.
Okay. What about you, long shot?
Long shot. No, mine
That was my mistake when I think about that slow hand.
when I first
That's
started.
my mistake on
That
this
was
one.
really-
Always make one.
Yeah, when I first started on this era of shooting right here, my alias was Bad Heart because I'd had
What was it?
Bad Heart because I'd
Really?
had 4 heart attacks.
Okay.
already.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and then after a while, Bad Heart wore off, so I started using Slow Hand because that just was a natural name for me, Slow Hand, because I shoot slow.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
yeah, you got me. Both of y'all got me more times than I'd like to admit.
Well, yeah,
know,
that's few and
slow
far
and steady.
between, but it happens. We go home and celebrate on those nights, you know. We get out the voodoo dolls and stuff.
Oh, that's why my back is hurting every once in a while. Now it makes sense.
You remember when I used to say, "Don't miss"?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then for a month and a half, I'm missing.
That's right.
So I've got a question here that was given to me. What makes you keep coming back every weekend? You're always at the club shoots, you know. You're at Wells if it's local here, you know. And I know you guys used to travel. You don't travel so much, but you enjoy it so much still that you want to come every weekend.
I do.
Yeah. There's just not many sports that a guy my age, my speed can get into, you know. And SAS, I had to quit that because I couldn't move fast enough. And
Right.
everybody moves fast on that, or you're not going to do good. But here, you just standing still and drawing and shooting, and that's kind of what I like. Man, I love people that you guys, you know, good people to be around.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people in the XFDA. So
Don't see a lot of bickering.
maybe behind our back, we just
Not while we're shooting out here. I mean, it's always everything we do out here is just a lot of fun to do.
yeah.
Well, everybody's trying to help everybody too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to say you just want to know something about back in the old days. I can't remember anybody being involved in any kind of a process of safety, you know, like we are here.
Right.
I mean, everybody's constantly aware of safety of everybody
Yeah.
in
Right.
here. It wasn't so back then. Nobody ever. I mean, you pull your gun out and go waving it around everybody, spin it a couple
Oh,
times.
really?
Yeah, none of that's allowed no more.
No, and that's good
Can you
thing.
imagine seeing now someone walking up the line spinning their guns?
Last time I tried that, I almost broke my finger.
They probably threw it out the floor.
I remember one time El Pistolero. I had just started maybe a couple times, and El Pistolero was watching me, and I finished shooting, and I did. I spun my gun and put it back in my holster. He goes, so we all had a little meeting, and he goes, "Oh, and you need to tell people not to spin their guns after they shoot." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's me."
Pistolero was one of the old guys. He knew some of the guys that we shot with.
Yeah.
He went way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good guy too.
Good old guy, yeah.
So, at XFDA, have you seen the changes that we've been making? Do you think the changes have been better with what we've been doing?
Man, I was seeing it evolve just about every time that they come out. Everybody's got different things, you know. The thumbs up when you're ready thing, that's something new to me, and
Yeah.
well, it's good, you know. It lets everybody know that you're ready to go.
Well, getting on that, the reason why we made there's certain people that can't sit down, which we understand, for health reasons or whatever. But some people will put their thumb up and turn around, and then something had changed.
Yeah.
So we said, look, if you want to stand up, you got to give a thumbs up, and you keep your thumb up so long as the shooter's ready, up until the line's called.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's certain people out there just give a thumbs up like that, and it's not even really been noticed.
Yeah.
And it became like a bit of a safety deal again, you know.
It was good.
But I remember when I met you, and I think we spoke about this before. I've mentioned it before. The first time I met you guys, and it was at Prad's DFW Gunslingers, and these guys here just welcomed me in straight away, and made me feel welcome. You know, I always remember that at the DFW club, because the first time I went there, I was very, very nervous. And I went in, and you two were there and asked me how I was or who I was, and just welcomed me in. And I appreciate you guys for that. Cause
We tried to keep you around because you gave good birthday gifts.
Was it welcoming like that back when y'all first started shooting?
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
And know somebody to get in.
oh, really?
Wow.
Wow.
So did you have like a lot of egos back then?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it was different in that they put on as many, what do you call it, put it on a show
Yeah,
for different
yeah.
things. Yeah. And they did quite a bit of that. In fact, they did just about as much of that as they did
Fast draw.
actually the fast draw contest.
Really?
Yeah.
So was it all like an event back then? You had a show like that on the weekend, and then you had the fast draw as part of it?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed a good one. That was the one that they put on for the Shriners. I told you about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they, of course, they had a little stage. They said, and then they set up. And they had some tables, you know, like it was a saloon. There's a long bar there. Had a bartender behind the bar, and the sheriff came in and was going to arrest one of the guys, and that's when the gunfight started. Well, the bartender come out with a sawed-off 12-gauge shotgun, which was the wrong thing to do. He shouldn't even have had a shotgun in the building, because in that enclosed area, when they fired both barrels, everybody covered their ears. And the sparks from the hot powder that came out of the barrel of that shotgun, he shot
So
both
funny.
barrels at the same time. And they had a row of artificial flowers across the front of the stage there. They caught fire. And they were blazing away, and some guy from the audience out there come run out. He had a fire extinguisher and hit the fire extinguisher on the flowers to put the fire out. And he was about stage level, so all that did was just blow all that stuff out on the stage. And the guys that were supposed to be laying there dead were going like this, put the fire out. And boy, I missed a good one. I missed a good one.
That goes back to that safety thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on this piece of paper because my daughter gave me some questions to ask, and one of them is, and it'll probably go for you. How do you adapt your shooting when you're getting older? Because the reason why I ask you, because now, if you don't know, slow hand, you use your crutch, don't you?
use a crutch,
and
right.
Tell them you go up to the line. That must have made shooting so much harder for you. Was it harder or what?
It is, because I mostly have to stand straight up. You'll watch everybody else, they'll all lean back a bit or squat their knees down and lean back a little bit. And when they come out of their holster, they just come straight out of the holster and up. I can't do that. I've got too many aches and pains, and I have to hold on to the crutch with one hand, and then work the gun, and then try not to fall over when you're through shooting, because it's, you know, It's kind of awkward, but you just practice and
Yeah.
keep at it. And
And you're still at it. Sometimes it makes me laugh when you come up to the line, get yourself ready, and you go, "Oh, I left my crutch over there." We have to go and get his crutch.
that's my biggest problem. I'll set that thing down and I'll walk off, and I'll start realizing I'm in the middle of the room, nothing to hold on to. Oops, I'm in the wrong place.
But it certainly had slowed y'all down. I mean, y'all still like we said before, y'all still come almost every weekend or every weekend between
Yeah, we
us
do.
and,
We try and come either here or down
or
at Brad's,
down
one
to
of the
Brad.
two,
Yeah, so
Yeah. Well, you'll be happy to know Worlds and Nationals is going to be held in Crum, so it's going to be local for you on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know.
That'll be easier.
Yeah.
I
And
went to
then-
your 2 big matches last year. Had a great time. A great time.
Well, we got 2 matches here this year, I think, or in the new year. We've got a district here and another
Right.
veteran shoot and all that. So
yeah,
it's
2
going to
years
be fun.
and we didn't have the Worlds and
Yeah.
back in Chrome. So
Yeah. So
They're
it'll
going to be in
good.
the same place.
Same place, yeah.
Well, that's a good venue.
Yeah. It's nice there.
It's a really good place for somebody if y'all want to just come see what they do. That's a good place to go. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's-
We had a lot of spectators here last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We had a
Yeah.
lot. It was fun. Well, anyway, guys, listen, I really do respect and appreciate you two. I mean, you're good
Yeah.
guys, and you know you've always been kind to me. You might not have been kind to others, but
I ain't gonna be kind to him. He beats me every time.
I remember the very first sanctioned shoot I went to, and it was at Brad's. I think it was Texas State,
Yeah.
and I remember watching you. You ended up in the top 5. Was it? I
yeah.
watched you was shooting so good, and everybody was talking about you. No, though, because you was up there. Where did you place? I think you was in the top 5.
Yeah, I think out of 10th, I wound up 9th out of 10th. But the first day, the Saturday, I was clean. I shot a clean match. So I was in, I don't know, first, second, third. There were 3 of us, I think, that shot clean.
Yeah, I always remember it. I remember that was the first sanctuary shoot I went to, and I always remember watching you shoot because you was on.
had a
You was
good
on
time.
that weekend. So,
I had a good time. Got that 9th place trophy plaque, and I got it on my wall.
yeah.
Yeah, got $100 too. That helped. Hope my wife doesn't hear that.
it's too late.
Well, anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you, and I hope you carry on shooting for as long as you possibly can.
Well, go
Yes.
as long as I possibly can.
The XFDA is proud to have you as members.
Y'all are a big part of it.
Yeah.
Y'all guys are a big part of
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
I think the good Lord's going to have something to say about how long I'm going to be.
He doesn't need you guys yet. Don't worry about that.
We've had a heck of a good time.
Yeah.
We've had a heck of a good life. You know,
Good.
things were good when we were young. They were good. Yeah.
I bet you two used to get up to some mischief, didn't you?
yeah.
What? You gotta be kidding.
I bet you was running around everywhere.
Now watch out! Don't say too much. They're gonna broadcast this. So
You
don't say a
imagine
whole
these
lot.
two together. Look,
We
golly.
probably covered maybe 300 or 400 miles on a bicycle, and it was just one bicycle. I rode on the handlebar because it was bigger.
They've got a lot of stories, and I've heard a lot of them. You know, and
Yeah, it take a long time to tell all of them.
Well, we'll wait for the book anyway.
Right?
Yeah, Neil write the book.
wait for
I'll
the
listen to it. I don't really read, but
well, anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Really
thank
did
you.
appreciate, enjoyed it.
thank you for sharing a little
having
bit.
us. And thank you for running all this stuff. This
Yeah,
is
well,
You're welcome.
this is
fantastic.
amazing.
Yep.
The lunch, boy. Yeah, your wife makes a fantastic lunch.
Yeah.
That might be why they come up here
Yeah.
on the weekend. You wait for lunch.
That's the only time I get a decent lunch.
I hope your wife doesn't hear that.
Uh-oh.
These guys are funny and they're full of stories, I can tell you. But anyway, guys, thanks very much. Mongoose and I'll catch you later. We'll catch you next weekend.
Yep.
We'll be out here shooting again.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's get out of here. Ready?
Shooters on the line. Shooters set.